my fellow humans, and welcome back to Scatter Love Tarot with your girl, coming at you with another pick a card reading. Today we are going to do who's thinking about you at work and why. We're going to see what we find out with that. This was a total channel message. I was thinking about what should I do a reading on today, and this came in zap boom wee. We're going to do this one. Okay, cool. So first and foremost, thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a supporter and a subscriber viewer of this channel. I am so honored to be sharing this time and space with you as this incredible community continues to grow. And for those of you that are new, welcome. This is that reminder that we're all here sharing this human experience, and that this is a safe space to come as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. And I do just want to say real quickly that these are general readings, so please take what resonates, leave what does not, knowing that as you interact with the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing down below, it allows me that opportunity to directly connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. If you are interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find all those links necessary to do so below in the description box. You can email me for a personal reading and I'll get you out further information from there. And you can also follow me on over to my podcast at Scatter Love Radio, which is a fun, chill hangout session with yours truly. And I do hope to see you there. Memberships are now up and live, so if you're wanting to become a member, you'll find a join button down below where the subscribe button is or used to be. And when you click on that, it will show you the 3 levels I have available, as well as the options that come with each level. And you're looking at customized emojis that you get to use, a personalized badge that shows up next to your name, membership shout outs, membership only posts and polls where you'll get to determine future readings that come out on the channel. There are 2 options that have early access to all pick-a-card readings, and 1 option that has membership-only pick-a-cards that come out. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop into your prayer, and then we'll go ahead and get into the souffle and the reading going. My beloved source, this prayer is for any and all who come onto this video. May you bless them with love, with light, with clarity, with blessings, with their manifestations, their dreams, and prosperity. Source, I ask that you bring everyone into this understanding that we are a true reflection of that which is within us, and that we can open ourselves up to healing any wounds that may be present. And if we're not aware of those wounds, can you bring us that awareness and help us to focus on how to let go of the past fully, how to let go of what's no longer serving us, how to let go of those who may have harmed us or wished us harm. Help us all to come into this place of peace. Help us all come into this place of balance. I ask that you bring us all into this place of inner knowing and inner truth, that we can connect with our higher selves, our intuition and discernment, so that we can move towards that which is rightfully ours and release that which is not ours gracefully and with the least amount of resistance. May you help us all find our path of purpose. As these words are spoken unto this reading, into this space, and onto this tribe, so shall they be. Amen. Aho, Ase. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my beloved source. Thank you so much. All right, let me go ahead and put that over here. All right, so today I'm going to use the Earth Magic Oracle. I was definitely drawn to these. Before I started, I was going to use my talisman oracles, but they said no. And so I said, okay. So let me give these a shuffle real quick and we'll find out. Who's thinking about my collective at work, source, and why? Who's thinking about my collective at work, source, and why? Who's thinking about my collective at work and why? Okay. Perfect. All right, so for pile number 1, source, who's thinking about pile number 1 at work and why? What oracle card will help us better understand that? Whoa, okay. Thank you. All right. Source for pile number 2. Who's thinking about pile number 2 at work and why? Which oracle card will help us better understand that? Pile number 2. Okay, thank you. All right, source for pile number 3. Who's thinking about pile number 3 at work and why? What oracle card will help us better understand that? Whoa, that is way too many. Yeah, I'm going to put those back. We'll try again for pile number 3 source. Okay, there it is. Flew out right away. Ooh, okay, we have volcano on the bottom with volatility. So there's some, for the collective, there's someone here that's very angry. That's why they've been thinking about you. So maybe you're getting promotion, you're moving up, you're just getting better praise, or you're doing better than they are. So there's definitely someone here that's very, very angry. Ooh, okay. So let me get this set up for you. For pile number 1, we have this beautiful yellow jasper. Okay. For pile number 2, we have this beautiful piece of blue agate. And for pile number 3, we have this beautiful piece of citrine. Okay, so we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Whichever pile you were drawn to, that should be the pile for you, and I will see you over on your chosen pile. Hello, my fellow human. If you were drawn to this beautiful piece of yellow jasper, or if you were drawn to this card during this shuffle, then this is going to be a reading on who is thinking about you at work and why. Keep in mind, well, actually, first and foremost, I want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to show up and support this channel, to be a part of this amazing collective and this ever-growing tribe. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and space with you. And for those of you that are new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we are all here sharing this human experience, and that this is a safe space for you to come in your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. These are general readings, so please take what resonates, leave what does not, knowing that as you interact with the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing, it does allow me an opportunity to directly connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. And if you are interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find all those links necessary below in the description box. You can email me for a personal reading, and I'll get you out further information from there. You may also follow me on over to my podcast at Scatter Love Radio, which is a fun, chill hangout session with yours truly, and I do hope to see you there. Memberships are now live, so if you're wanting to become a member, there's a join button down below next to where the subscribe button is or used to be. And if you click on that, it'll show you the 3 levels I have available, as well as the options that come with each level. Looking at customized emojis, you're looking at personalized badges, membership shoutouts, membership only polls and posts. You'll help pick future readings for the channel. There are 2 options that get early access to all pick a card readings, and one of the options that has membership only readings. So I do hope to see you over there, and if not, thank you for your continued support here. I truly do appreciate you. And with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into your reading. So source, who is thinking about pile number 1 at work? Who is this person? Who is thinking about pile number 1 at work? Can you tell us more about this person? Can you tell us who is thinking about pile number 1 at work? Okay, so we've got the 11th house, Scorpio energy, and Saturn. So this could, I mean, it's interesting because we have with 11th house, you know, friends, like-minded people, like-minded groups. This is also people that you network with, someone that you're having to network with, it feels like. It's not even I get to, like, I have to network with them is what it feels like, especially with the Scorpio and the Saturn energy here. It feels very heavy, honestly. Like, oh, here we go. I heard it. Here we go again. This is someone who's very secretive and mysterious and, like, always kind of, like, wondering, like, oh, what are they going to do today? Right? But it's like someone that you have to work in a group with, or that you're always around. Maybe you're online, you have to deal with on Zoom calls, or you have to deal with just in general. And it's someone that you're always constantly connecting with, okay? This is someone who does get praise for their work. They do have followers, and it does seem like they do have an easy way of making their hopes and wishes come true. All right? But it's like they're dark and mysterious and secretive. They're tend towards sometimes very controlling of their position, very intense. They are truthful, but I do feel like sometimes they can be clingy and jealous and destructive, that sometimes they are vindictive. Like, there's a pretty heavy energy coming through here. And it's like, I do feel like for you, you were wishing that you could just be separated from them. I don't feel like you thought, like, oh my gosh, like I was on this person's mind, because I think there was this energy, like they're just like this with everyone. But for some reason, this person's got you on their mind. This person is extremely disciplined. This person also does have an air of authority and dominance to them. Okay, they like things very traditional. I keep hearing by the book. They don't like to deviate from certain policies and procedures. Okay, let's get some tarot on it and see why this person's thinking about you. Let's see if we can block some of that sunlight coming in. The sun comes at such a weird angle to where I'm parked at. So I'm parked, or more I should say, I'm parked at a weird angle to the sun. Not quite north and south, not quite east and west, just kind of somewhere in the in-between. So source for pile number 1, why is this person thinking about them? They could be a Scorpio and Aquarius. They could be a Capricorn. Yeah, Capricorn energy is coming through very heavily right now. I heard Capricorn rising. If you know this person's natal chart, if not, they could just be a Capricorn sun. So source, why is this person thinking about pile number 1? What can you tell us? Why is this person thinking about pile number 1? You're very successful, and you don't see things the way that they do. You bring a new, unique air. And it's interesting, right? Because you have 11th house here, and that connects with Aquarius energy, which is usually the trendsetter. It's almost like you're the trendsetter here, and they're the ones that are trying to really force tradition with the Saturn energy. And it's like you're succeeding in a place that they don't actually fully grasp or understand, because they see everything has to be X, Y, Z. And you're like, shoot, let's try what is D? What is Z? What is Y? Oh no, let's see what M and O are. You know what I mean? Like, you're kind of all over the place, but really there's a method to your madness, right? So why is this person thinking about pile number 1, source? Thank you. Why is this person thinking about pile number 1, source? Okay, thank you. Why is this person thinking about pile number 1? Why is this person thinking about pile number 1, source? Thank you. Oh, yeah, superficial. They're superficial. They see you succeeding. Yeah, becoming a boss. Maybe you got a promotion. Maybe you just recently moved up, and they were the only ones who felt like they could handle this position or handle the responsibilities tied with this position. And so this could have been a position that was created for you in the company, or it's a position that they feel like doesn't need another person in, and that they should be the ones that are handling all of it because they like having that authority over people. But now they don't have authority like that over you, because there's like something about having to work together. So now we're colleagues. Now it's no longer I'm your employee, like I'm actually your colleague. And they don't like that. Like, they see the future, they see all things from this very superficial, small-minded place of it has to be this. Like when I'm the boss, it's my way or the highway. But now we have two opposing energies coming in. That's what I was saying. Like I was getting with the Aquarian energy here with the 11th house. Like you have this very unique way of showing up. And they don't understand that, but you're still being successful, even though they can't figure out why it is that you show up the way that you do. Well, it's not for them to figure out. Shoot, get out of here with that energy. Come on. Go on with your bad self. All right, yeah. Look, we've got the Empress in the reverse. Oi, the King of Cups in the reverse. Why am I not? Yep, and the King of... Okay, this is a lot of people. It's a lot of people right there. How many people? Look, I feel like this is you, the Chariot and the Emperor. Okay, I feel like this is your energy. Right? Because we're asking why. And you're moving up. So really, this has to do with their own insecurities. And that we see that here, right? Someone who's impulsive, makes impulsive decisions. Someone who is self-sabotaging, someone who is very emotionally manipulative of others. This is someone who thinks that they're the God's gift to work, right? Like, oh, I'm the only one. Like, this job would fail. It would cease to exist without me. Like, if something were to happen and I were to walk away, they really truly believe that the doors would close. You ever met people like that? I had family that was like that. And I always said, isn't it funny that they were open before you came? So I'm sure they'll be open long after you leave. Whew, that really did not go well. That did not go well. Okay? But this could be two feminine energies and two masculines. But it wouldn't surprise me if this was a feminine energy who's very much in their toxic masculine. Okay? Like, that would not surprise me. Because you have the higher element with the feminine cards, you have the Popess and the Empress coming through compared to two Kings. This could be 4 different people who are mad because you're stepping in with a unique view as to how things should be, and you're upsetting apple carts, right? But it's like, I'm trying to hide who I am because it's been conventional to approach things by the book, okay? So they're being very difficult to reason with. They're very overprotective of their job. They have an excessive involvement with everybody in the company, and they shouldn't, right? And it's like having problems with, like, it's almost like going to work with a very strict mother every day. And you're like, but we're not like that. Like, you're supposed to be a boss, and that should be that, right? And it's just because they have very pessimistic outlook because of their negative past experiences. So especially, and I hate to use this example, but that's the example that they're giving me, is that if it's a woman who's in this position, and if you're a man, okay, or if you're in, you don't even have to be a man, you could just have very balanced masculine energy, then it's seeming as though you're getting ahead where she's struggling. And so it's that whole toxic energy around, like, women are equal, men are equal, and this, that. And it is a very toxic energy. It's not to say it's right or wrong, but it is turned into a very toxic thing, just like everything else, right? Everyone takes it to extremes. And so it's like, well, I'm the woman, I should succeed here over them. So especially if you're a man, they're coming in here saying, well, I'm the woman, I should succeed over the man, because it's unfair that women have been treated so poorly for so long, and they've been at a disadvantage. We are turning the century, and, reading into feminism and how far we've come, we should celebrate that and know that things aren't going to change overnight. But if we put ourselves in that place of projecting that out onto others, we're really going to call in some negative energy back to us. And that's really what this feels like. They just feel like they have to be so defensive of their position. Equally so, if you're not, and you're a woman here, or you identify with the divine femme, these are masculine energies who feel completely inferior to your tactics because You know, especially thinking that they're so wise. They're the ones that have all the wisdom and the knowledge here, and they're the ones that can do everything here. And it feels like you're coming in with these new ideas, and it's like you could be a lot younger. You could just have fresher ideas. You could just be more in tune with technology. You could be streamlining things, is what I'm hearing. And that's why they're constantly thinking about you, because you're making things way easier than it's ever been for them, and they don't know how. And so now they're putting themselves in a position where they're showing their true colors. I just want you to know that. Like this, they are definitely showing their true colors, okay? Yeah. They don't know how to separate their ideas of desires and their goals. So this definitely does feel like opposing energies in the way of masculine and feminine, okay? Or whatever you identify with, it doesn't matter. It's just that there's like a desire here. There's like some desire here that's coming through, and I feel like the desire is to control. Okay, and that's why they're thinking about you, but there's nothing that they can do to control you, because everything you're doing or throwing at them is nothing by the book. That's the energy that it's not by the book, and that's why they're thinking about you. You're just coming in, right? We have the Empress in the reverse and the Emperor in the upright representing you, and the Chariot here. You're coming in from a very spiritual place. Like you're led by your intuition. You're led by your guides. You're led by your discernment. You're led by that gut feeling and your heart. And you're able to ground it in a very unique way to help lead others to victory. Like you're the person who gets out and helps them pull the cart. Right? Like you're not up here saying, you're the workers and I'm the boss and you better do what I say. Like you're ready to jump in because you've been there. Like you've been at the bottom of the pole, the totem pole before. It's like, no, I'm not just going to make them feel bad about their work. Well, you're being seen as a leader. And that's why they're thinking about you, because this person is trying to be seen as a leader, but instead they're just being looked at as like an overprotective mother in a work situation where that kind of relationship has no business being, right? And so people are appreciating your fresh outlook coming in because, oh, look, pile one actually cares about us, and they're not just going to make us do their bidding just because they feel like it. Look, we have the 4th house coming in. Cultural and family roots, home, peace, and comfort. Like this is a work situation. Why are you bringing a home-like environment? Why are you trying to mother everybody or father everybody? You know what I mean? Like these are those bosses that try to become your friends so that later on they can tell you whatever it is to manipulate you to do what they want, rather than keeping a professional connection. That's what this is. We have Taurus energy. So this could be a Taurus too. Trust, patience, and sensuality. And I feel like that's the energy that you're bringing. You're just trusting the process. You're like, look, I know that this is going to work. Something with technology too. Like if you're an IT department, you could be bringing a new outlook to the IT department. Maybe it's a new security software system or a new way the software system runs. And because you're new, and, you know, the younger generation, I know this sounds weird, but I just keep getting like younger. But younger could also mean new, right? It's like different. It's something unknown. And so you're unknown. Even if you're not younger, you're unknown. But when I say younger, it's like the younger generation is going to be naturally tapped into technology in a way that like the older generation never will be. Right? And so that's what it feels like. So even if you just came from a different company and you're coming into this position, this is why they're thinking about you. Like, how the heck does pile one know these things? And it's like, because you've been open to it all along. You've been open to new experiences. I have no idea why I drew a love card. I can't even tell you why. I just picked up the deck. So there might be something that's coming through here that's going to clarify that. I actually don't know why I drew that. I had no intentions of drawing that on this reading, but cool. We're just going to go with it. So maybe this person has feelings for you and they can't separate their desires for you. And look, sometimes life stings with wasp spirit on the bottom. Yeah, this is not surprising. So I feel like this person is very harsh towards you. And I feel like they're very, like, rough. Like, you know, like they're trying to get you to do things or feel bad about the way you're showing up. And why? Why should you? Like, if you know what you're doing, why the heck should you feel bad about it, right? Yeah, and this is like mirroring. Okay, so now I understand this. Like, this is mirroring. We have Orca on the bottom. This is mirroring a home situation that you grew up in. And so there's this need for you to stand up to this in this work environment so you can begin to heal your own inner child. Okay? They're mirroring something within you that needs to be healed. Something about an emotional imbalance. Let's get a couple of money oracles out here, source. Okay, thank you. Thank you. And one more. Thank you. Partnership. So they could be a partner. You're manifesting a strong and successful partnership. Consider having a partner who can bring the experience you lack. Some of your relationships may be holding you back from success. Okay, and I feel like this is one of those connections that's holding you back from success, but I do feel like it's still new. So how can you do something about something that feels so new, right? And they're just saying, like, there's going to come a time when you're actually going to heal this part in yourself. Yeah, short term. Look at what just flew out, short term. This position is temporary, so don't be too attached to it. No worries. You'll find something that's even more fulfilling and prosperous. Like, I can't make that up. It doesn't feel like this is for a long time. This is for you to heal something. That's why this person's thinking about you, and that's why they can't get you off your mind, because I feel like also, while they're mirroring something to you, you are very much mirroring something back to them. It's never a one-way road. You know, when we're triggering someone, it's never a one-way road, or when someone's triggering us. Look, yeah, source is being very clear. Outside forces, unknown figures are driving the situation, and you may not be able to control the outcome. This cycle will soon shift, and you will be okay. So again, pointing towards that it's short term. It's outside of your control. It's exactly what I was talking about. Sometimes source puts us in situations that will heal ourselves, and another person has an opportunity to heal. We have gifts on the bottom. You're uncovering new talents that will land you a new work and a better position. You could get more money with the deal as well. Okay, perfect. And it's frustrating because we think, oh my gosh, this person is so triggering to me. Like, they're just an awful person. Like, what the heck? Why does this person even exist? But remember, if someone's triggering us 9 times out of 10, we're also triggering them. So we have our manifesting here. You have all the tools you need to increase your income. Good fortune is coming soon. An opportunity may come to you where you can showcase your talent. So there's definitely something about your talents are being showcased right now. And I feel like it's new to you as well. And so you're getting that experience that you need. We have mechanic. Mend what needs mending. It might be broken, but all is not lost. Consider a career as a mechanic, an automotive, aerospace, or repair technician. You can easily fix your finances, but a sacrifice may be needed. That's interesting. Maybe you're an engineer. Okay? And maybe you're a mechanic too, but engineering just came through so loudly right now. So let's see what else. Why did I draw one of these? Wow. That's why it wanted to come out. Slow down. Pause and allow things to unfold. So there's no need to rush this situation. Again, it is something that does seem short term, but it's going to be for the better. You're gaining a very clear sense of experience where you're at. And it's at the same time, this person's triggering you, you're triggering them. There's meant to be healing here. We can't say whether or not that other person is going to lean into their healing, but source is pointing out that you have a very good opportunity to heal what needs to be healed with you. If you were dealing with an overprotective mother growing up, someone that was always in your business, someone that was too nosy, someone that was trying to, you know, cause problems for you growing up without meaning to. Sometimes it's not that they're meaning to, they're trying to do with the best of intentions, and other times they are meaning to, right? Open to the infinite possibilities here. I feel like you're going to go on to do something that you never even imagined, but you're going to be so happy doing. Yeah, nothing is wasted. I love this reading for you. Thank you, source. Exactly. They're saying everything happens with purpose. That's exactly what this is saying here. You're going to be coming into something that you absolutely love, but nothing is wasted. Creation with snake. Open your heart to something new, okay? Allow yourself to be your creative self. You're laying down roots right now, and it takes time for a tree to grow, right? but you are. What else do we have? Gaia. Trust that the universe has a better plan than you do. Protecting the planet, working with herbs or working with nature in some way, spending time with nature to be healed, soothed, and regroup. Okay. So I do feel like it is important for you to nurture yourself here. And I love that this is coming through in regards to the mother wound that's being shown in regards to this reading. This person is definitely triggering your mother wound. And so you may be like, oh, they're like that with everyone. But what's not like with everyone is the fact that they're actually triggering your mother wound to come forth into your consciousness so that you can face that and heal that. And I feel like once you heal that, like you're naturally, everything is just going to start flowing and you're not going to have to worry about it. It might seem like it's completely chaotic. It might seem like things are falling apart. But again, with outside forces coming in, Source is making this perfectly clear that this is meant to be happening right now on your journey. You're gaining some sense of new experience to showcase your talent for someone who's going to appreciate you. You've stepped up into Emperor energy. So let's see what your card says here. No. What the heck is this? So this is why this person is thinking about you. It's like, honestly, because you're meant to be nurturing yourself right now. Because the more that this person thinks about you, the more that they outwardly project their thoughts and feelings. Like, this is someone who cannot help but project how they feel onto others, okay? And this is something that Source is causing, right? You have the moon here, which is, you know, it's Godmother Moon and Mother Earth, right? So isn't that interesting? It's definitely pointing towards the mother wound here. This is something that is being highly showcased in this reading right now. That you're healing the mother wound so that you can become who you're meant to become, right? And it all starts with you nurturing yourself and not giving into those harder forces that are out there that are trying to get you to step away from you being you. That was insane. Oh my gosh, I love that. So this is what I see for you. If you feel like this is your reading, leave a little earth emoji down below and say, I open my heart to loving and nurturing myself completely so I heal the mother wound and become who I'm meant to be. I love that for you. Leave me a thumbs up. I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. I do want to take a quick second, though, to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my spirit guides for coming together to give us this amazing message. And until next time, pile number 1, stay human. Bye. Hello, my fellow human. If you were drawn to this beautiful blue agate, or if you were drawn to this card during the shuffle, then this is going to be your reading on who is thinking... I'm sorry. I totally forgot my question, right? Yeah, who's thinking about you at work and why? I don't know why I just totally spaced out. Anyways, I think you make this person feel very confused and Twitter-pated and scattered, and like, oh my gosh, when you come in, like, they just lose all sense of what they want to say. They forget things. So anyways, that's a channel message. I'm just going to get that out of the way real quick. First, I want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to support the channel and be a part of this amazing community and tribe that is ever growing. I'm truly honored to be sharing this space and time with you. And for those of you that are new, welcome. This is that reminder that we are all here sharing this human experience, and that this is a safe space for you to come as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. These are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what does not, knowing that as you interact with the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing below, it does allow me an opportunity to directly connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. And also, if you are interested in supporting the channel further, you will find all the links necessary to do so below in the description box. You can email me for a private reading, and I will get you out further information from there. You can also follow me on over to my podcast, it's Scatter Love Radio, which is a fun, chill hangout session with yours truly, and I do hope to see you there. Also, if you'd like to become a member, there's a join button down below next to where the subscribe button is or used to be. And when you click on that, it'll show you the 3 levels I have available for memberships, as well as the options that come with those levels. You're looking at personalized emojis you get to use, customized badges that show up next to your name. There are membership only posts, there are community polls, and you'll get to help choose future readings for the channel. You'll have member shout-outs. 2 options come with early access to all pick-a-card readings, and 1 option has monthly pick-a-card readings membership only. Okay? So I do hope to see you over there. If not, that's cool. Thank you for supporting me here. I truly do appreciate you. And let's go ahead and hop into your reading and find out who is thinking about pile number 2 at work, source. Who is thinking about pile number 2 at work? What can you tell us about this person, source? Who is thinking about pile number 2 at work? Oh, we've got the South Node, Capricorn, and the 2nd house. Ooh, yeah, you're definitely playing on this person's emotions. Playing with my money? It's like playing with my emotions. Oh, okay, Smokey. Isn't that Worm who said it? Yeah, Worm. Big Worm. I love those movies. They're hilarious. Cult classics. You can't go wrong, right? Yeah, so this person feels like you are playing with their money. You work a commission job? I mean, really, how does someone play with your money if they don't get your paycheck? Like, I mean, unless it's commission, but even still, if it's commission, it's goes to the hardest worker. You know, like, it's a fair game, right? Yeah, I feel like this person sees you getting so many business transactions. And it's interesting. It's like the why is coming out with the dice. But to find out a little bit more about this person is that they are very disciplined. They have, you know, good values when it comes to work. They show up and they do the same thing. But they're also a little bit possessive of their position, right? They're very disciplined. They're very... Sometimes they can be seen as controlling. Sometimes they can be pessimistic and self-limiting, ruthless and rigid, cynical and fearful. They're authoritative. They have barriers and control issues that they're dealing with, right? But they're very intelligent. They feel like they're a master at what it is that they're doing, but they're living in the past, right? They're definitely living in the past of the South Node. This is someone who doesn't see the future of how things could be for the fear of letting go of what's worked. And, you know, there's that old statement, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? But sometimes if it ain't broke, it still needs to be upgraded, right? And I mean, that's not all the time. Like I say, if it don't need to be upgraded, don't upgrade it. But I do feel like here there's a sense of you bringing in upgraded energy and upgraded thought processes and upgraded beliefs, and they're like over here freaking out, like, hold up, no, I don't want to do that, not facing my fears, like, that scares me. And it could be because they don't have any sense of control over you that this person is thinking about you. They're familiar with having control over the whole situation. Let's get a little bit more out on this. The dice are more like why they're thinking about you, and usually it's who, but this could be a Capricorn. I mean, definitely if those energies fit, like someone who's very pessimistic, cynical, like a Debbie Downer, negative Nelly. I don't know what else. Those are always the ones I grew up hearing, so... But let's see if Source can tell us a little bit more about who is thinking about pile number 2 at work, Source. Who is this person? Can you tell us more about who? Maybe why, too? Because it was just kind of like in between. A little bit about who, a little bit about why. But with the South Node here, it's like this is energy that you're meant to walk away from. Not saying to leave your job. That's not what this is at all. But it's like energy that you're facing so that you can come into your North Node and be empowered and let go of this, you know, controlling energy. This is like a controlling father figure energy, which is so interesting because we got the mother wound in pile number 1. So it does feel like this is facing towards the father wound energy coming in. So Source, who is thinking about pile number 2 at work? Okay, thank you. Who is thinking about pile number 2 at work, Source? What can you tell us more about this reading? Thank you. Okay. Who is thinking about pile number 2 at work? They don't want to change their perspective. That's what it feels like here. I don't want to change the way that I see things. I don't want to change the way that, I do things. And it feels like you're helping the whole system in some way, shape, or form. Like you're helping to change the whole system. And that goes against how they feel. Yeah, so we have Source here. A lot of 3s. We have the 3 of Swords, the 3 of Coins, and the 10 of Coins in the reverse. I'm sorry, that's a 3 of Cups. It's like Source is showing, they're giving you a leg up in how to emotionally present this idea and know that you're worthy of presenting this idea to the company, to your boss, to your team, to whoever it is. And you're getting a leg up here. You're getting help with it. And then boom, we have the 10 of Coins in the reverse here showing that this person feels like you're playing with their money. You're stealing my money. It's unfair. How are you getting more money than me? So maybe you're coming in at a higher pay rate. You're getting a better commission deal than they are. Yeah, it definitely feels fresh. Feels fresh, whatever this is. But you're definitely emotionally involved here. You are. Yeah. But this person is like in this energy of like, how are you playing with my money? So maybe you're in accounting or something like that and you could audit accounts. Like this is a very specific energy. But you have something to do with like the way that, money is received or money is looked at. And it's like, maybe this person can't, play one over anymore. Trying to block the sun is like right there. Okay, that'll work. Yeah. We have the King of Coins in the reverse. Oh my gosh. Father Wound 101 coming out here. I can't make this stuff up. This is crazy. All right, so the reason that you're dealing with this person, I know that wasn't part of the question, but they're just making it very clear with this reading today, so I have to bring it up. This is you dealing with the father wound. The over-controlling, super critical father that, had a problem accepting you for who you were, was always saying, I'm trying to make you do better. I'm trying to make sure that you have everything available to you, but also trying to control everything that you did. Right? Like if they wanted you to be a doctor, there was no other appropriate career for you to go into, even if you wanted to do something else. And this is just an example of, this. And it's like, there's no other appropriate way to do it. It's my way or the highway. And with these 2 cards here, that's exactly the energy here. It's like, I'm the boss. I'm the one who has the money. I'm the one who's in control here. I'm the one who, I don't care whose toes I step on to get to where I'm going. It's my way or the highway, right? Getting stuck in the bureaucratic, politics of it, right? Like just not caring about fresh ideas, not caring about potential, successes that come from unorthodox avenues. They're just basically saying, nope. We can't do that. We can't do it this way, right? Outdated norms. This is being oppressive, hypocrisy, discrimination, right? Like excessive adhesion to conventions and outdated norms, societal beliefs, not letting go of the old, letting that idea of the past rule us. Things have to be XYZ. They can't be changed, right? And this is saying that this is a revelation of something that should have been kept hidden. It's an unpleasant realization here. This is also relating with problems related to child-parent relations, too much noise and drama. So they're thinking that you're bringing in too much noise and drama into the workplace, that you're changing too many things. And they think that because they're a boss, quote unquote, that they have the right to treat you like you're a child, like you don't know what it is that you're doing. Right? And they have a complete disregard of the good things in the present situation. They have this very limited outlook. They're dissatisfied with what they already have. And here you come in with this good energy of saying, hey, things can be better, right? We can, and it's interesting because the 3 of Cups also points to children relations. Like when it's in the reverse, it talks about neglect, childhood neglect, having to lift up your parents, having to be there for your parents, right? And here we have it in the Three of Cups in the upright. So I feel like the only reason that you've been brought into this situation is so that you can face the rest of the father wound and heal it up completely. Why this person keeps thinking of you is the main reason. There's only one. Because they don't feel like they have enough, and they are seeing you as potentially getting more than what they have, and that it's an unfair distribution of funds. They feel like you're getting paid too much money for what it is that you do, and that's why they're always thinking about you. They're always like, how do they do it? How does pile 2 do it? So I kept hearing commissions at the beginning. Maybe you get commissions and you're just really good at what it is that you do. But it's so interesting and intriguing here, because I feel like if this person's a parent, you mirror their child and the way that their child is, and that they can't control their child at home. And so they try to control things at work, feeling like, oh, well, I'm the one that signs the paychecks. Or if they don't, that idea. And because you're over there just still letting your ideas be heard and speaking your truth, right? So you're mirroring each other. They're helping you to heal the father wound, though. That came through so strong just with the dice. Just with the dice, it came through. And so it's interesting here that the whole reason that this person's thinking about you is because you're triggering them about a situation at home that they have a lack of control in, is what it feels like. Family relationship issues, not wanting to heal, not wanting to see a better world for themselves, not wanting to see a better light, getting stuck in old, outdated norms, conforming to society. Like, you know, these are societal norms that they're like, no, this is how it is. I'm the patriarch, and the patriarch always wins. And maybe you're a divine feminine coming into a position that's mostly male dominant, and you're getting received better, right? You're getting received better, old, outdated beliefs. And so, especially if you're talking to clients or anything like that. And again, this is just an example coming through here, but it feels like even still, like you're getting well received. And because of that, your finances are increasing, because it's like when you make money for the business, then you make money for the client type energy. Everybody's happy. This energy of everybody wins, but the only person that's not winning here is the person who's not willing to let go of this idea that I'm in control. And if you're masculine here, okay, it doesn't matter what you identify with. I just want to make sure that I cover both sides. Like if you're a divine masculine here, it's because you're young and you have better ideas. And even if you're not younger, you have younger mindset, if that makes sense. Like you're capable of seeing the possibilities where there might be difficulties, or what they would see as impossible. And so that's why. Let's see if we can get some more clarification with the oracles here. Yeah, this could be a Gemini, okay? Curiosity, intellect, and networking. And here's the other thing. This person has been always known for their intellect. They've always been known for how incredibly smart they are. And here you come in and you make this person feel inferior because you're very smart, but you're also you're applying the knowledge that you have, not just using it to make people feel small. Like you're like, hey, I've got this great idea. Like, let's try to implement this. So that's really one of the main things of why this person is always thinking about you, is because you undermine their intelligence by applying what you know. And they're so used to using their intelligence as it's the way you're making them feel. They like making other people feel that way. They like making people feel insignificant. They like making people feel small. They like making people feel stupid. And you're the one now coming in, not trying to, just with your ideas and the way you're coming through your job, you're coming in a place where now you're making this person feel the same way that they've treated everybody else. Okay, so we have a Scorpio energy, intensity, exposing. Yeah, exactly. You're exposing this, purging and renewing. This is stuff that's got to go. Goodbye. This is the age of Aquarius, right? We're gone from the tyrants and stuff. We're clearing all that energy out. It's coming to an end. Pluto's moving into Aquarius. It already has. It's like good energy. We're for the people, for those that are people-minded. You know, like everybody has to win. We have cardinal energy with Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn energy. Again, instigation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. You are a waylayer, a way shower. You are carving a path where they weren't able to carve a path before. Okay, thank you, Source. Okay, yeah, truth transcends illusion. And that's the problem. Their identity is breaking down because of you being you. It's not like you're coming in to try and like make this person's life a holy living HE double hockey stick. It's literally just by you being you, this person's whole world begins to crumble because it's built on sand and you're built on a stable rock foundation that's not going to crumble at the first sight of someone who questioned your ideals or your thoughts and your beliefs, right? And for them, it's not that way. They're so used to controlling everybody and making everybody feel a certain way because of the way that they are. You also have a keen sense of observation here. You're very observant of the people around you. You know who this is. Like, I'm not surprising you with this reading at all. Like, you're very aware of this person. You're also one of those people who's like, talk low, talk slow, and don't talk too much. Like, I feel like that's exactly the type of energy that you bring to work. And so that also puts this person into a place where they can't pinpoint you, right? Like, they can't really just be like, because you don't say much. That's that Scorpio energy. You don't say much. There's no need to say much. Let's get some business cards. Or business energy out. Bless you, Zoe. She has the cutest sneeze. She's like the biggest dog ever, and she sneezes like a tiny little mouse. She goes, toot, toot, toot. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then my other dog, when she sneezes, she like takes her whole head off. Like, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, she hits her nose on the ground and everything, and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, you feel awful, but it's like two dogs that are huge, and one who sneezes like a big dog, and then you have the other one who sneezes like a tiny little mouse. Opposites, right? That's exactly what it is. Like, you're the one coming in sneezing like the mouse. You're just quiet coming in, and this person is loud. They're loud, but you're the one making the bigger changes. Leadership. You're stepping into a role as a leader. You're ready. Your career will improve once you accept and step into your power. You're following the crowd in fear of putting yourself out there. Yeah, so they're saying don't follow the crowd. Like, didn't I just say that? You're a way shower. You're a waylayer. You're the one who lays the path for others. Go on with your bad self. Get out there and show who you are. Okay, let's get some of these out. And please have some more cards for this reading, Source. What else would you like to say? Thank you. What else would you like to say here, Source? One more. What else would you like to say? Okay, I guess you're getting two more. Okay. Okay. On the bottom, connection. Build bridges between people. Contact those who can help you. Your actions set you up for the next opportunity. And we had that with the networking card here in Gemini energy as well. Like, you just have the ability to connect with people in a way that this person never could. So it's like, you know, the cynical boss, the one that's always trying to rule the roost, and they never get very far. And then they have a boss that comes in who's for the company and the people. And that boss always gets further along because they're willing to see everybody's side of it rather than it's my way or the highway, right? Well, this person's it's my way or the highway. We have setbacks. Taking one step forward to make two steps back. Setbacks are telling you that you're not ready to enter the next phase. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. This is this person's energy. This is where they're like ripping their hair out. They're like, I can't do anything with pile 2. I can't get them to see me. I can't get them to change. I can't control them. Like, oh my gosh. But in reality, it's just that trigger because they're not willing to look at their own actions and their own personal life. And for you, I feel like this is coming to light that, oh my gosh, this reminds me of a home situation that I grew up in. Like, it feels very similar. It feels very much like that. And I feel like you're ready to heal that. You're ready to let that go. If you haven't already, you may have already let that go. And this is just that, when we let go of it, it still comes into our lives, but we've come into a higher position, a higher vibrational frequency. And because of that, we're no longer getting triggered by it anymore. Right? And so we can take our power back from situations that once had power over us. Yeah, life is speeding up. I feel like you're about to get even more recognized for the energy that you bring, the ideas that you bring in this situation. Boom, baby. We have the soul. Yes. Transformation. Look, and over Scorpio energy. How fitting is that? Right? And Gemini energy is pretty fast moving. So it's like interesting, right? You're moving, and we have the soul. This is a part of your soul purpose. This is a part of your soul journey. More than anything, rather than just your purpose, this is a part of your journey. What you're doing right now, where you're at work, and dealing with this person, and how this person thinks about you, everything that's happening right now. It's all meant to be a part of your journey. Denial. Perhaps you are insisting that reality be something other than what it is. What are you refusing to see? If it's better to live in truth than a lie. If you've been putting up a false front to make money, it's time to remove that mask. Wow, this is exactly the energy. This is why this person keeps thinking about you. They've been able to get money because of the way that they've acted, and now it's not working anymore. Right? It's not working anymore. It's shedding a light. I feel like this person's going to be exposed for exactly who they are. Like they've been setting up a front. It's not, and they could have been doing it in a very bad way, right? I mean, I'm not saying it's illegal or it's not illegal. What I'm saying is that they could have been really duping people and scamming people, but they also could have just been doing it in such a way, like that they were treating people cynically and awfully, and now it's like, okay, we need to change our policies because this just isn't going to fly anymore, right? Look, we have underworld. Look at all that money. Find unconventional ways to explore new sources of income, sex, death, hidden knowledge, probing into the mysteries of life. As the world evolves, so can your means of earning money. And this is exactly what I'm feeling like. Whatever it is that you do, it's different. It's not your normal 9-to-5 customer service type job. For you, it feels like there's commission involved. And that's why with the underworld card here, it's showing that you've brought a new idea into how everybody can make more money. And everybody's seeing that. And everybody's also seeing that this other person was more about how they could make more money and not be there for the team. And that's why this person keeps thinking about you. Magic. You have the power now. Use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky's the limit. Yeah, you're about to manifest something amazing in your life. Long term. An opportunity could turn into a long-term career, or you will be asked to commit to a position in exchange for more money. Yeah, so this is something that's absolutely meant to be a part of your path. Ooh, adventure. Make exciting work moves that could take you outdoors or on a trip. You will need to climb steadily to reach your financial goals. So it's just something that's going to take time to get you there, but you're on the process and you're definitely doing what you're meant to be doing, and feel like this is just all coming up because you're letting go of that South Node energy to walk into your soul's journey, your soul's purpose, that higher good for yourself. And this person, unfortunately, is going to be triggered by you because there used to be an old trigger for you. And if they're still triggering you, it's just remembering that you're still human. You're still going to have those moments where you get triggered. But when you continue to heal and to look at yourself and to take accountability for yourself, then this becomes less and less and less. And you become stronger and more powerful in your energy, which is why we have the magic card here. So let's take a look at your card here. What do we have? Wolf instinct. Yes, with the observation card. Look at this. And underneath that, we have the connection card. That's what these connections have been like for you in the past. And this has caused you to follow your instinct, your intuition. It's been a mountain that you've had to climb. But you're on the other side of it. You're on the downhill slide. And it's like, keep bringing your unique, original ideas to the workplace. And I feel like you're a very fair person. Like, you like to see everybody win. Like, that's the energy I keep getting here. It's like, it's good for everybody to win. Like, why are we trying to make it a one person wins and then everybody else fails? Like, you're really in this energy of like, let's see everybody succeed. And that's going to take you a lot farther than when you only fill your own pockets. And this person, unfortunately, is getting the brunt end of that. And fortunately or unfortunately, I guess it depends on how you look at it. I mean, it's just where this person's at on their life. Not good, not bad, not right nor wrong, just simply where their journey is. And that's why this person is thinking about you. There's a lot going on behind the scenes that they're not showing, right? So I hope that this resonates with you. I hope this helps you out. If this feels like your reading, leave a little butterfly emoji down below and say, I trust that every step I take is designed for my highest good. And leave me a thumbs up. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there and get on out of here. I do want to take a quick second, though, to thank your guide, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my guides for coming together to give us this amazing message. And until next time, pile number 2, stay human. Bye. Hello, my fellow human. If you were drawn to this beautiful piece of yellow citrine, or if you were drawn to this card during the shuffle and this is your reading on who's thinking about you at work and why. First, I do just want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a part of this growing tribe, that continues to support, to view, to show up on this channel. I'm so honored to be sharing this space and time with you. And for those of you that are new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we are all here sharing this human experience, and that this is a safe space for you to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. If you are interested in supporting the channel further, you will find all the links necessary to do so below in the description box, where you can email me for a personal reading. I'll get you out further information from there. You may also follow me on over to my podcast at Scatter Love Radio, which is a fun, chill hangout session with yours truly. And I do hope to see you there. Excuse me. Also, if you're interested in becoming a member, those are now up and live. There's a join button down below where the subscribe button is or used to be. When you click on that, it will show you the 3 levels I have available, as well as the options that come with each level. You're looking at personalized badges that show up next to your name, customized emojis you get to use, membership shoutouts, membership only posts and polls where you'll get to determine future pick a card readings through the channel. 2 options have early access to all pick a card readings, and 1 option has membership only pick a cards as well. So I hope you find something that fits your schedule, fits you, and to see you over there. And if not, thank you for your continued support here. With that being said, let's go ahead and hop into it and find out who is thinking about you at work. Source, who is thinking about pile number 3 at work? What can you tell us about this person? Who is thinking about pile number 3 at work? What would you like to say here, Source? Who is thinking about pile number 3 at work? Okay, so we've got the 8th house, we've got Virgo energy, and we've got Uranus. Okay. So definitely someone who's trying to be secretive. This is actually a much better energy, though, than the last 2 piles, so I'm glad. Pile 3, sometimes you guys save me. I don't mind doing these readings at all, but, you know, I always like at least having 1 positive pile, you know. But that's the nature of looking into everybody else's thoughts and feelings on us. We never know exactly what's going to come through, but this person is very secretive. This person does like to hide. This person likes to keep things under wrap. This person definitely has some deep down desires. You know, the 8th house is connected with Scorpio energy. It does feel like this person has a very, very strong connection to you. Is very, very turned on by you, is very attracted to you, is very much, you know, wants to have something more with you, but feels like there's a taboo here, right? And so they're staying secret for now. For now. Okay. Yeah, this is someone who's very interested in you. Very, very interested in you. This is someone who's pretty humble, modest, generous. They're detail oriented. They can be a little bit obsessive. I think they are a little bit obsessed with you right now. You know, not in a bad way, but they definitely have that energy going for them. They can be a perfectionist. They're super clean. They like their solitude. They don't really have a whole lot of people that they hang out with at work. They're very curious. They communicate well with everyone via writing or talking. They definitely have their daily routines that they don't deviate from. Like, it's always the same thing. XYZ, we're going this way, okay? They're very environmentally conscious and helpful. This is someone who's always going to recycle and compost. Like, that's what they do. They just always are going to go to the recycle bin and put their cans in there if they've got them. You know, the plastic, they're going to put the plastic with the plastic. It's someone who's very conscious of that. If you guys do compost at your work, they're going to compost. Like, that's just something they do naturally because they want to do their part to help out Mother Earth. Okay, they're very aware of that. This is someone who can be seen as a rebel, right? And someone who is environmentally aware, sometimes they're seen as rebels because it's just like, why not just throw it away? Like, it's easier just to go to the trash. And it's like, yeah, it's easier, but it's worse. You know, like, this is someone who definitely has fought for more options in the workplace to have recycling, it feels like. This is someone who's pretty open, even though they're secretive, they're pretty open. Like, if you have a conversation with them, they'll be open with you. They'll talk about things with you. This is someone who could be seen as, you know, getting into the position that they're in very quickly. They have tons of friends. It feels like a lot of people really genuinely like this person. If you might not know, but they're into the spiritual side of things. They're into like astrology. They're also into something like psychology, like what makes society tick. And this is someone who's just all about the good of mankind. Like, they just want everybody to be happy and well taken care of. Oh, I like this person. Like, truthfully, I really do. And I apologize that the sun, it's just at the angle of the window. I'm going to set up the block here to hopefully kind of block that out. Haha, that worked out pretty well, right? But yeah, it's just the angle of the sun. Is that, okay, that's much better. I can't get it all, but I can at least get that big old line right there. Yeah, just overall, just a genuine person. Like, they're just very genuine and they're thinking about you. So let's find out why. This could be a Scorpio, could be definitely heavy Scorpio energy. They could be a Virgo. They could be also an Aquarius, but I'm definitely getting Scorpio. They could be Scorpio in the 8th house. This could be someone that has Scorpio moon or rising or Venus. This could also be someone that has Uranus in the 8th house as well. So take it as it resonates if you know. This is someone who would like a new beginning with you. So, Source, why is this person thinking about pile number 3? What can you tell us here? I kind of feel like they're like the quiet nerd. They just kind of keep to themselves. Yeah. They just keep to themselves a lot. Like, they're not out here trying to make a big old mess of things. Like, they just want to do their part and stay, you know, just keep to themselves. Okay, thank you, Source. Why is this person thinking of pile number 3? What can you share with us? Thank you. Why are they thinking of pile number 3, Source? Why are they thinking of pile number 3? Thank you. Why are they thinking of pile number 3? Oh, wow. Okay, thank you. Okay, why are they thinking of pile number 3, Source? Whoa. All right. They want them spread out. I was going to do clarifying, but nope, they want them spread out. Okay. Shh. Nobody else got 4 cards, but I won't tell if you don't. Okay, pile 3. I promise. I promise you. Yeah, so we have the moon in the reverse. Okay. So that's the thing, like, maybe with this person, like, you've networked with this person, but you've often wondered, this person has, like, triggered you in some way. This person has made you feel, like, emotionally exhausted, or this person has made you feel like things are off balance, but I feel like they've gone through a lot in their own personal life and they're trying to deal with that themselves. And in truth, they're not trying to project that on you. They're trying to do their best to keep that within themselves. And so there's something here where you're getting an energy like, oh no, I can't be around this person. And really right now they're just trying to heal. So it's like whether or not you're around them, it's not really a big deal. It's just that they are thinking about you because they're genuinely interested in you. They're attracted to you, but they also are aware that they have their own things to heal. So it's not like something they're going to take personally if you're like, I can't be around you. So we've got the Fool in the reverse. Yeah. Okay. We've got the 8 of Swords. Oh, this person. And Justice. Okay. Now I understand why they didn't want Justice as a clarifying card here. Here's the deal. This person, they want to show you, this is like a look into what it is that they've gone through. They've dealt with someone who didn't care about them in the past, who made them feel a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, a loss of control. Like this is somebody who put them in a position where it made them feel small or unheard or unseen. And they're healing from that. They're trying to overcome that situation. And through that, they weren't able to understand or see the red flags that were in this situation. It was like, so if this was a relationship, it had to do with the fact that they were truly in love and they truly cared about this person. All the while, there was a lot going on that they weren't opening themselves up to, right? And the time that when the 9 of Swords comes out, it talks about, in the reverse, it talks about unable to see those red flags. When it comes up in the upright, it's talking about being able to catch those red flags and to overcome them no matter what's in the way, right? And so that's what this person is really in this place now of trying to heal that. And we see that with Justice coming through here. We see that they're really trying to have that balanced judgment about their life. They're trying to develop the consciousness that they need to move on here. And they're trying to have this touch of grace to act with reason and, you know, get out of the situation that they were in. And I feel like here, it's almost like they just, like you feel, if you're an empath, you feel their disturbed emotions and it's kind of scary. It's like, no, I don't want to get involved in that. We have 11:11 on the clock because you see that this person has difficulty in choosing and committing to themselves at times. Right? Like they seem to get lost or they might be very eccentric or, you know, they lack acceptance from the social environment that you're in. And I talked about that they're seen as a rebel, which you see here being also brought in once again. And so that might be why this person has triggered you because it's like reminding you of something else. Like nobody accepts this person. Everybody always has something to say about this person. And in reality, it's just because this person's very secretive. They stay to themselves. Of course, people are going to try and fill the blanks in when they don't know what's going on with someone. It doesn't make sense, right? So they're guarded, but it's interesting because it's a well-guarded treasure, right? You have a well-guarded treasure here that they're not showing who they are. In fact, it's like feeling like they're being sloppy. They're, you know, not prepared for the challenge that is work. It's like they're just showing up and being who they are because they're trying to regain a sense of balance here. And I feel like the way they're trying to gain balance here is through networking. They're trying to connect with people, but they're just so emotionally exhausted from the situation that it's very difficult for this person to connect emotionally. And so it's just easier for them to think about you when they're not talking to you or, you know, when you're gone, because it's like, oh, it's easier to have thoughts of you than it is to actually entertain you. Because when I'm entertaining you, I feel like you feel all of those negative things that are going on in my life, all those things that are behind closed doors, all those things that I don't tell anybody about, all those things that I'm carrying on my shoulders. But you do see here there will be justice that's had here. You see that they're going to cut themselves off to this energy, you know, and that could just be letting go of the past. It could actually be cutting this person out of their life. But you do see that they are moving away from that. However, this is why they're thinking about you, because you give them a sense of hope. Not only are they attracted to you, but you give them a sense of hope. Like, okay, like I can heal from this bad past and I can heal to come come to someone like pile 3, like that's what I want. If it's not pile 3, at least pile 3 gives me the hope that there's people out there that are like pile 3, that are very kind and compassionate and loving and caring, and that I don't have to feel like afraid anymore, because I feel like this person is stuck in their minds. I mean, you have the 8, 9, and the 10 of Swords coming out in this reading, and it's like, you see, this is all stuck in your mind, but we also have that being balanced out here with Justice, which is also a mind card, right? Connected to Libra energy. It's like that fairness. You have Gemini, Gemini, Gemini energy here. Lack of socialization, unable to connect, gossiping. There's gossiping around this person all the time. People are saying things about this person that aren't true. You see that they're a little bit eccentric. They don't do things the way that people normally do things. And because of that, they're being judged. And it's like, when they're around you, they don't feel like they're being judged. They feel like, oh my gosh, this is someone that I can actually talk to and have a conversation with and enjoy that conversation with the 5 of Cups here. And through that, it's like, but you're still feeling the hardships that are coming through here. You feel what's under the surface. And that's why it feels like, oh no, danger, Will Robinson, danger. Right? But it's not. It's just that right now this person's not trying to project anything on you. They're really not. They're not trying to be over here and putting this weight on your shoulders, because that's the last thing they want to do. They are truly trying their best to heal from this. We got with the dice, I mean, this person's a very genuine person. They're very honest, and sometimes they are a little obsessive. But right now what's going on is that they want to really heal their mindset so that they can come forward and actually feel like they can comfortably talk to you without having to bring up this past situation or have this past situation as a chip on their shoulder, you know? So sometimes that happens. We get so stuck in past situations, we can't release ourselves from it. And they turn into this heavy situation that, you know, like that's all we can talk about. Look, the South Node flying out, right? Destined to release. Yeah, this is something that they're absolutely supposed to release, right? They're not meant to hold on to this situation. They're not meant to live in this situation. They're just having a hard time right now. It's just really heavy. So whether they're being triggered outside of work or whether they're still dealing with this situation, it's really difficult for them. Mercury energy. This could be a Gemini. Think, learn, network, and communicate. Yeah, this could be a Gemini. Scorpio energy, Virgo, Gemini. You know, Virgos and Geminis are the complete opposites on the zodiac wheel. So this could be them having to clear out opposite energy in their lives. Like someone who's their complete opposite. Yeah. Spirituality, transcending, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. So they're definitely healing right now. Okay, look, and this is Pisces energy, the 12th house connected to Pisces energy. So I'm going to grab one of these cards for you because this person is interested in you. Let's see what comes out with this. Oh, have faith. Trust your faith in this situation with number 12, perspective. Seeing it from a higher place. Being comfortable with yourself is going to really help this person open up as well. Like just continuing to not judge them. It makes them feel better. But see, right now we have honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. And so it does for you. I feel like it seems like this person's wearing a mask, and it's not that they're wearing a mask. They're just not in a position where they can share everything that's going on. Like there's like sensitive energy coming in here. It's like maybe they work with the person that hurt them, or maybe they still live with that person, or maybe they are, you know, like it's an ex-boss, or maybe it's like an ex-family member or something like that. You know what I mean? We have turned knowledge into wisdom flying out here with number 67. Yeah, so they're definitely learning from their past, and they're trying to apply it the best that they can. Right? They're really trying to learn from this, and they're trying to be stable in their life right now and find that harmony and find that inner belief system that will help take them to the next level. But it's just been a challenge for them, right? It's been a big challenge for them. Also, Scorpio energy here again. Okay. Scorpio energy coming in. So this could be a Scorpio, could be a Gemini. Look, look, learn from the past on the bottom of the deck. Wow. Yeah, they're trying to learn. Like, that's why I feel like you're kind of like reserved with this person, because you're definitely picking up on that. But you're also picking up on the fact that they don't want to put that on you. Like, they don't want to lay that on your shoulders. No. I feel like they want one more of these for some reason, so we're going to get it. Yeah, it came out. Okay, so let's get some money comes from... Source, what else would you like to say for this reading? Thank you. Unexpected. Okay. What else would you like to say from this reading? Okay. What else would you like to say for this reading? Wow. So let's take a look at these real quick. I'm going to move these over. We'll put those there. So we had unexpected. It says prepare for unexpected financial loss. A financial crisis may be out of your control, but you can still control the outcome. Deal with things ahead and try to prepare for the unexpected before it happens. Something's going to happen. I feel like this is the situation coming back to this person, and they're going to have to really let it go. And we have Gaia. They need to nurture themselves. Trust that the universe has a better plan than you do. Protecting the planet. Didn't I say this person's very much about protecting the planet? We have working with herbs or nature in some way. Spend time with nature to be healed and soothed and regroup. So they're trying to regroup their energy right now so that they can come forward and at least build a friendship. I feel like they really want to build a friendship with you. Like, maybe not everybody's in a place where they can have, you know, a romantic connection, but still, you know, like, we all need friends, right? Like, and that's the thing. And I feel like this person just wants a friend like you in their life, but they also know that they have to step up because they can't come to you in the energy that they're in. Like, that's just not going to work, right? And then we have caution. Use caution when making financial decisions. Careful not to overspend on wants instead of needs. More going out than coming in. So this is a problem that they're running into right now. They're not making enough to sustain the life that they're trying to have, all the while trying to change what it is that they're doing, which it feels like this is a home situation. We have the office here. Delegating more can help you increase your earnings. Secretary, staff assistants, office manager, any job working in the office. It says think of the greater good than oneself to achieve a better outcome. And this is confirmation of what I was saying. It's like they're thinking about you, and that's why right now they may be holding their distance. 21:21 on the clock. Like, they're holding their distance because they don't want to put this energy on you, because they're dealing with something really heavy that they cannot talk about right now. That's really unfortunate. Can we please get some more? Okay, we got two. They want one more. Okay, I guess I want two more. Okay. And I didn't do this for any other of the piles, but I think I'm going to draw some of the love cards for you. I think I'm just using any excuse to bring them out because I really like these, but I do actually really want to draw one or two for you. So let's take a look at these first and see where we're at. Yeah, house 7. I can't make this up. I was talking about the relationship cards. We have profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. Yeah, so they're definitely interested in a connection with you, okay? And again, the 7th house does not necessarily always mean romantic partnerships. It literally means all of our relationships, friendships, business situationships, love connections, family. It's everybody. And so it's just saying here, for those of you that aren't interested in a romantic connection, just know they're aware of that. They just really want to have a connection with you because they appreciate you. They appreciate that they don't feel judged by you. Like, that's what keeps coming through. That's why they keep thinking about you. It's like, they're the only person that doesn't judge me in the whole world, and they happen to be absolutely amazing. Yeah, they see you as their equal because you treat them like an equal. Look at this. See? And here they are watching you. It's like you've been through your own stuff, and yet you're still this kind, generous person. You're still a loving person. And they're over there like, that's how I feel. Like, I've been through all this stuff and I'm still trying to be a nice person. But right now they're just dealing with the turmoil of whatever it is that's on their heart and in their mind, and responsibility. And they see that even though you've been through hardships, you're still taking accountability for where you're at. And that's helping them to see things in a much bigger perspective, like everything's in color. It's not just in black and white. There's the grayscale that comes in between too. And that's before they thought it was all black and white. It had to be XYZ, had to be this, this, this. And that's part of that energy that they were bringing in from whatever this connection is that was holding them back. And now they're realizing you've given them hope to see that I can get out of this too. Trapped. Wow. You feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have for now. So this is that confirmation. They absolutely feel trapped right now. How do I want to do this? I guess like that. Okay. Journey. You may move to a new workplace, or I'm sorry, to a new place for work or travel for work. Exploring the world gives you the experience you need to succeed. And it's interesting that this would come over Gaia. I feel like this is something that this person really wants to do, is to travel, and they're trying to figure out how to make that happen. Many choices. You have options, even if you don't see them right now. Get creative and look around. Okay, and then we have pull a card for which option, for each option to see what's best. So we do have the options here. Under caution, isn't that interesting? Caution, making sure that you look ahead. There's going to be a sudden financial loss coming in. We have the future. So always looking to the future. I feel like you make this person look towards the future, and that's why they keep thinking about you. Plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. I feel like that's something they see you doing so well, and listening to your intuition in the situation, and that makes them feel like they can too. Like, that's why they're always thinking about you, pile 3s, because you make them feel like they can conquer the world. So I'm going to grab a couple of these love oracles on this and see what comes through. All right. So source, can we please have 2 more? Perfect. Thank you. So we have coffin with new beginnings, liberation, reborn, and transition, and tragic endings. Yeah, so they're just confirming the energy that's come through, so apparent here. We have the chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing, and codependencies. So this could be the chaser. You could be the divine masculine. You don't have to be. You could be the chaser, and realizing that this person's not someone that you're going to go chasing after, right? Because you don't have those codependency issues anymore. And part of that's why you don't judge this person. You accept everybody as they are. And they're in this place of just really, truly trying to end this so that they can actually come forward and say something. And we have mirror. Mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, and inner wounds. And I love how this just basically confirms exactly what I was saying. Like, they feel like you've been through something similar to what they've gone through, and that they can trust you, and that they want to come forward and say something. And then we have poker face, taking a chance, risks and options, not showing the hand, and gambling. Yeah, exactly. This person is showing up with a poker face. Like, they got a good one. They got a good one, and they know if they want to come forward, they have to take a risk. But it's scary. I got the hiccups all of a sudden. Okay, so let's take a look at your card. Let's see what this is. Synergy with Green Man. This is all about balance. So this is why this person thinks about you. I mean, really, truly, like, you're a balanced energy. You're a very calming energy. It's like when they're around you, they don't feel like they have to be somebody that they're not. They can just be who they are. Like, you've never, like, if this person is taking care of the environment and say they're recycling, like, this is the energy they're giving me. It's like, say they're recycling and maybe you didn't know how to recycle or how compost worked and stuff like that. It's like you go up to them and you're like, can you explain this to me? Like, you're like more interested in it than you are using that as a way to bully them or judge them. It's like trying to get to know them, because it feels like you're just someone who wants to be all inclusive. Like, you want everybody to be included. And it's like, if you see somebody that's getting singled out, I feel like you're the person that goes out of your way to include that individual, because everybody deserves to belong. And you're definitely in that energy of doing so. And that's why they're constantly thinking of you. And I feel like this is such a profound reading because they're in their south node energy trying to let go, and you're helping them find connection to their heart chakra and to really let themselves love again. Not just be in love romantically, but to love themselves enough to say, I choose myself to get out of this situation, and I deserve to choose myself to get out of this situation. So this really does feel like someone who's just so appreciative to you and what it is that you bring with you when you're at work. So whether that's you having your own business or not, it's really not, doesn't matter. It's just this is someone who's just really grateful for you doing what you do because you've helped change their life. And one day they hope that they can come and have some sort of connection with you, whether that's romantic or friendship. They don't care. It's not really about all that, even though they are attracted to you. It's more about, I just really want pile 3 in my life because pile 3 is the reason I'm getting up and making a change right now and trying to find the best for myself, okay? I love this reading. This was great. So if you feel like this is your reading, leave a little wolf emoji down below and say, I have faith and trust in this situation to find balance. And leave me a thumbs up, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it there and get on out of here. I do want to take a quick second, though, to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my guides for coming together to give us this message. And until next time, pile number 3, stay human. Bye.